Students, I made it very clear in the last lecture, students. When you speak, anyone who knows it, anyone who wants to answer for it? Absolutely correct. P. Who? Yes, you answer.
So 2 pi r upon t.
2 pi r upon t. Oh my God, what are you doing? I asked you for angular velocity, not for linear velocity.
Oh.
No, Isa. I was asking about for angular velocity. Students, when I made it very clear, listen carefully, students. Please
Sir,
pay
I
attention.
messaged you.
But my dear, you give the formula for V, omega and R, Neha.
Yes, sir.
नहीं, वो वाला नहीं है. Please अभी ध्यान से सुनना. Please everybody listen carefully. Listen carefully, students. Okay. अगर मैं बोलूँ circular motion, then what exactly circular motion is? Motion along the circumference of the circle of a constant radius, students. जहाँ पे what about your velocity, students? Your velocity and the position vector are mutually perpendicular to each other, students. क्या ये clear हुआ, students? V and R are mutually perpendicular.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear? Okay. Now the second part, when you learn about it, in this case, if I happen to consider the direction of velocity goes on changing at each instant. The direction of velocity goes on changing at each instant, students, and the position vector and velocity are mutually perpendicular to each other, students. But now suppose if I keep the magnitude of velocity constant, and if the magnitude of velocity is not constant, then this we consider as UCM, and this is considered as non-UCM. Is this clear, students? Is this much clear,
Yes, sir.
students?
Yes, sir.
Now, please. When I say about that velocity remains constant, that means the body covers equal distance in an equal interval of time. Means now suppose if I say that if a body traces an arc, students, it traces equal arc in an equal interval of time. Equal arc in an equal, that means can I say the angles which it performs around the circumference of the circle, students, is constant. यानी students अगर theta constant है, time taken for theta remains constant, then we can say omega is also constant. And this is actually for uniform circular motion. And students, for uniform circular motion, omega is written as what? It's simply 2 pi upon capital T. क्या ये clear हुआ, students?
Yes, sir.
Please ध्यान से सुनना. What makes me to write on this? Okay, ध्यान से सुनना, students. अगर मैंने बोला कि पार्टिकल यहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है, students, और वो पार्टिकल टाइम कैपिटल टी में पार्टिकल comes back over here, reaches back over here. So can you tell me what is the total angle traced by the particle? 360 degrees.
360.
What is the
Yes,
time taken for the particle is periodic? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Agreed.
yes, sir.
So in that case, what exactly omega we consider? Omega is constant and that is always measured in radian per second. तो ये किसके लिए हुआ? ये uniform circular motion के लिए हुआ, students. So for uniform circular motion, students, when we consider your omega remains constant, it's radian per second, speed remains constant. But for non-uniform circular motion, will the particle will cover equal angle and equal interval of time? नहीं. Students, non-uniform circular motion में speed constant नहीं है, speed change हो रहा है. यानी ध्यान से सुनना. शायद particle ज़्यादा time में कम angle cover कर रहा है. Please. Might be the time taken is more, but it covers a smaller angle, or it covers a larger angle in smaller time. This is theta 1, this is theta 2. Let us say this is time taken is T1, time taken is T2. It might take this much time we consider for another theta 3. That means angles are different, time taken is also different. ये non UCM होगा. तो यहाँ पे तुम ओमेगा को कैसे लिखोगे, students? Should I write on theta by T? Or should I write down change in angular displacement with respect to change in time? Students? What should I write down? Should I run theta by t or should I run d theta by t?
The d theta by
d
dt.
theta by dt.
D theta by dt. Is that clear? Akash, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I speak about its non-uniform circular motion, d theta by dt, what is the unit of this also? Radian per second. Yani, does the body covers equal angle in an equal interval of time? Not at all. That is called as non-UCM. Does the body covers equal angle in an equal interval of time? Yes, the body is said to perform UCM. Now, when I say theta, can anybody give me the formula? Students, not chalo. Let us put forward this. Students, can anybody give me the formula for theta in terms of number of revolutions? And 2 pi. Can anybody give me a mathematical relation of theta in terms of number of revolutions and 2 pi? Anyone? How do you find out the mathematical relation for theta in terms of number of revolutions and 2 pi? Anyone? Have you understood the question? What did I ask you? मुझे चाहिए थीटा का एक mathematical formula which depends on to the number of revolutions, number of rotations into 2 pi, which is measured in radians. Anybody? Students? So listen carefully. Please pay attention. Suppose you start from point A, you complete one revolution. So how many revolutions you have completed? You will say, sir, 1. Can you tell me what is the angle traced by you? Students, what is the angle traced by you? Students,
360.
360 degrees. Ayana?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
can I run theta is equal to 1 into 2 pi? Agreed? This answer
Yes,
is in
sir.
radian. Now suppose if I say you started from point A and you did 2 revolutions. You did 2 revolutions. So what exactly theta?
4 pi.
2 into 2 pi.
Absolutely correct. So that's 4 pi. So my question was, give me the mathematical relation for theta in terms of number of revolutions and 2 pi. So तुम्हारा आंसर क्या होगा? So theta is equal to n into 2 pi. क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a very important relation which most of the students must have done it in your so-called maths also.
Basic
Theta
maths
is the
में
number
दिया.
of revolutions into 2 pi. Why am I giving you this formula? Students, why am I giving you this formula? What's the reason behind it? Because we have got it omega for non-uniform circular motion is d theta by dt. Now when I say d theta by dt, का मतलब क्या? Change in angular displacement. So can I run omega can also written as 2 pi constant. It is the number of revolution, that is theta 2 in the second case, theta 1 in the first case, time taken in the second case, time taken in the first case. क्या ये clear हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, each and every
Yes,
student in the
sir.
class is
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अगर कुछ भी confusion है तो please do open up and speak it out. Don't try to take things or tensions along with yourself back at home. मैंने clearly बताया ओमेगा का भी हम बोलते हैं UCM के लिए, नॉन UCM के लिए ओमेगा. I made it very clear what does theta stands for, what does omega stands for. How do you write in for UCM? How do you write in for non-UCM? Non-uniform circular motion का मतलब क्या? Speed हमेशा different होगा. So does the body cause equal angle and equal interval? No, it will go on changing. Are you getting it? So sorry, not theta 2. This is n2. Number of revolutions will be n2. Sorry, yeah, this will be n1. यानी ये हम लिखेंगे theta 2 minus theta 1 upon t2 minus t1 students. And what exactly theta will be? 2 pi n. That's my formula. So number of revolutions in the second case minus number of revolutions in the first case upon t2 minus t1. And this answer will be always in what? Radian per second. अभी ये clear हुआ students सबको? Final minus initial, final minus initial. Is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we have it as angular velocity. We got it. Linear velocity we consider. Now we go for acceleration. Students, when a body is performing uniform circular motion, does it have angular acceleration, students? Students? Alpha
Yes, sir.
for a body performing uniform circular motion. What does alpha stands for?
Angular
Angular
acceleration.
Angular
acceleration.
acceleration.
Define angular acceleration. So what is the answer? Angular acceleration is given what formula?
Change in velocity upon change in time. D
Very
omega
good.
by dt.
dw by dt.
Yeah.
Very good. dw by dt. Absolutely correct. Which can I say this is w2 minus w1
Upon
upon
t2 minus t2.
and this answer will be in radian per second square. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Uniform circular motion में will there be alpha?
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Who's saying it no? Shubh, you said it or Akshay, you said it?
यूनिफॉर्म में एक्सेलरेशन
वीर
यूनिफॉर्म ही रहेगा चेंज नहीं
हेलो यहाँ पे अल्फा होगा ही नहीं स्टूडेंट्स क्योंकि अल्फा का फॉर्मूला क्या है डी ओमेगा बाई डी टी देखो ना ओमेगा कांस्टेंट है स्टूडेंट्स ओमेगा कांस्टेंट है एंगुलर वेलोसिटी इज कांस्टेंट व्हेन अ
भाई सर
बॉडी
वेलोसिटी टाइम ग्राफ के जैसा अगर देखें
हाँ तो वेलोसिटी टाइम ग्राफ तो विल बी इंक्रीजिंग लेकिन एंगुलर एक्सेलरेशन क्या होगा जीरो स्टूडेंट्स ये क्या कांसेप्ट है मालूम है ये देखो ये बॉडी इज मूविंग इन अ सर्कुलर ये इसका मतलब ये हुआ आल्सो सुन एवरीबॉडी सपोज इफ आई मेक अ कार टू गो ऑन अ स्ट्रेट रोड if I make a car to go on a straight road with constant speed, suppose the car is going with constant speed of 60 kilometers per hour for 30 seconds, and then if I ask you students, what is the acceleration of the body after 30 seconds? तुम क्या बोलोगे? Zero. Because your angular acceleration is final angular velocity minus initial angular velocity upon final time minus initial time. But was there any change in angular velocity? No, sir. Angular velocity is constant. So this is also omega. This is also omega upon change in time. So what exactly omega minus omega will be? Zero. So angular acceleration will be 0 radian
Yes.
per second square. Is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यानी नॉन यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन में अल्फा सॉरी यूसीएम में सर अल्फा जीरो होगा लेकिन नॉन यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन में अल्फा विल नॉट बी जीरो अल्फा विल बी डी ओमेगा बाय dt because omega is not constant स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे लीनियर वेलोसिटी नॉट कांस्टेंट ओवर हियर ओमेगा इज आल्सो नॉट कांस्टेंट प्लीज ये एक क्लियर डिस्टिंग्विशिंग है सर्कुलर मोशन का जो बेस है ना स्टूडेंट्स वो यही है if a person understands these things very clearly, he will be able to knack the questions more easily. So now a student should think in that manner, okay, chalo fine, sir. You mean to say that if a particle is performing a circular motion along the circumference of a circle, if it covers equal displacement in equal interval of time, so velocity remains constant. अगर velocity constant है तो omega भी constant होगा. तो omega को हम क्या लिखेंगे? 2 pi by capital T. What is reciprocal of time, students? What is reciprocal of time is also called? Frequency. है ना students? Reciprocal of time is also called as
Yes,
what?
sir.
Frequency.
Frequency.
Can I write down the formula for omega as 2 pi f also? Students? Can I write down omega as 2 pi f also? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For frequency, any 2 pi by t and 2 pi. There are two formulas for omega. But now a student who wants to go for non-UCM will say omega is not 2 pi by t. यहाँ पे omega is what? d theta by dt. Change in angular displacement upon change in time. How is theta with number of revolutions and 2 pi? Theta is equal to n into 2 pi. Let me take 2 pi constant, so it's final revolutions minus. Now, for example, if I say a body is covering 5 revolutions and then it covers 10 revolutions, what is the change in angular velocity we consider? So omega is equal to what we consider? 2 pi n2 minus n1 upon t2 minus t1. अगर ओमेगा कांस्टेंट नहीं है तो अल्फा भी अल्फा इक्वल टू 0 नहीं होगा अल्फा इज डी ओमेगा बाय dt that is final angular velocity minus initial upon t2 minus t1. लेकिन यहाँ पे alpha 0 हो जाएगा. Oh, यानी uniform circular motion में angular acceleration is 0, but in non-UCM, angular acceleration is not equal to 0. Can I write on this alpha as 2 pi f, omega is 2 pi f, so can I run 2 pi into bracket f2 minus f1 upon t2 minus t1. क्या ये clear हुआ students?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Students, did I give you any problem onto this in the last lecture, students?
No,
Huh,
sir.
students?
No, sir.
Okay, so एक instant एक question एक solve करो students. I'm just putting across a question to you, huh, students. Listen carefully. If you want, you can write it down in your book. Everybody can write down in a book. ये part clear हुआ सबसे पहले, please. The question is from here only, okay? The solution lies over here only. Agreed? I also told you students what are linear kinematics and what are angular kinematics, students. मैंने बता दिया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. Can you tell me what exactly the rotational kinematics are? Anybody can give me the formulas for rotational kinematics? Anyone?
W is equals to. Sir, I don't know the terms. They are so.
PO for that you have to stand in your balcony and you have to shout a
Sorry.
lot. W stands
Sir,
for
omega is equals to omega naught t plus
हाँ
half
याद आ गया मुझे याद आ गया
half alpha t square.
Okay, देखा? Izhar is so smart. Izhar ने answer दे दिया. PO,
Yes,
गाड़ी
sir.
छूट जाएगी. गाड़ी
Sir,
छूट जाएगी. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Okay, so the question is, listen, so the first formula, what he said it is omega is equal to omega naught, okay, plus alpha into t. Second equation,
Omega
is
square
equals
plus
to
omega
omega
naught
naught t
square.
plus half alpha t square.
क्या बोल रहे हो? गलत.
Theta is
गलत
equals
आंसर
to.
दे रहे हो. गलत आंसर दे रहे हो पियो.
So theta is equals to omega naught t plus half alpha t square.
Okay, absolutely correct. Absolutely. And what about the next one?
Omega square is equals to omega naught square plus 2
Alpha theta.
theta. Huh.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. These are the three equations. Okay. Now, students, please put down the question. Please put down the question. Okay. The question is, students, listen carefully. Yeah? Find out the ratio of. Find out the ratio of. Are you writing, students?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Find out the ratio of angular displacement. Find out the ratio of angular displacement. Find out the ratio of angular displacement for a body covering circular motion, or for a body performing circular motion, for a body performing circular motion in 1 second, in 1 second, and in next 2 seconds of its motion, starting from rest. In 1 second, and in next 2 seconds of motion, starting from rest. Is the question clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Once again, I'll repeat the question. Students, I want the ratio of angular displacement of a body performing circular motion in time 1 second and in next 2 seconds of its motion starting from rest. Agreed? Chalo, who's the most intelligent one? Let's see. Yes, anybody? Shubh has given his answer. What about the rest of them? Anybody else? Ratio of the angular displacement of a body performing circular motion in time 1 second in the next 2 seconds of its motion starting from rest. Hope the question is very clear to all of you all. Okay, people have started giving the answer. Neha, you have put a question mark also after that.
Yes, sir. I'm actually confused in it.
Students, the question is more onto English rather than physics. Just read the statement very carefully. In time 1 second and in next 2 seconds. Yes, Akash, you got it?
No, sir.
Anaita, what about you, Anaita?
Sir, even I'm confused.
Why are you getting confused? अच्छा, students, ये copy कर दिया. Shall I erase it? ये बहुत important
Yes,
point
sir.
है.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
ये erase कर
Yes,
दूँ?
sir. हाँ,
Okay.
sir.
अभी why you are getting confused? मुझे ये पता नहीं चल रहा है. मुझे ये बताओ. चलो, forget about this. To hell with circular motion. Students, चलो ये question में change करता हूँ. Students, find out the displacement covered by the body in time 1 second for a body performing linear motion. Initial velocity is 0. Can you give me an answer? Students, displacement of the body in time 1 second, initial velocity is 0. क्या आंसर आएगा?
0.
हाँ, डिस्प्लेसमेंट मैंने पूछा है. नेहा, क्या कर रहे हो? शॉक दे रहे हो तुम? फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? S is equal to UT plus half
Sir, half A.
A. तो ये 0 half A होगा. टाइम इज 1 सेकेंड. आया ना? ये पहला इक्वेशन हुआ. Agreed everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
तो तुमने A से शुरू किया students. In 1 second you reach at point B. Okay. Now I said find out the displacement in the next 2 seconds. Next 2 seconds का मतलब 2 seconds में शायद तुम यहाँ पे होगा. तो now can you find out this displacement? Total displacement. अगर मैं total displacement निकालूंगा तो मेरा ये क्या होगा? Sir, ये S3 हो जाएगा for time how much? 1 plus 2. What exactly 1 plus 2 will be 3 seconds. Initial velocity is 0. So can I say this is half into A into 3 the whole square? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? It's half into.
Sir, time 2 seconds we will not put.
No, because it's in the next 2 seconds. So it's half into A into 9. लेकिन मैंने पूछा क्या है? What is the question asked?
Displacement.
I want the displacement covered in the first 1 second and in the next 2 seconds. समझ में आया?
हाँ,
Yes, sir.
B में से S1 निकालना है. इज़हार समझ में आया?
हाँ, sir.
Akshay, is it clear? Anita, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, S3 net displacement है ना?
S3 से net displacement. मैंने क्या पूछा? Displacement in the next 2 seconds. Next 2 seconds का तुम कैसे निकालोगे? ये next
Total minus.
तो मैंने S3 में से S1 सेपरेट किया तो ये next 2 seconds का होगा ना displacement.
हाँ.
अभी देखो S1 का आंसर क्या हुआ? सर S1 का आंसर तो half into A है. ये आंसर क्या होगा? सर ये होगा half into A into 9 minus half into A into 1. है ना?
Yes, sir.
Agree?
Yes, sir.
क्या हो जाएगा? Half into
1 is to
A अपॉन 9 minus 1 is 8, so half into a into 8, तो ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो what exactly will be 1:8? समझ में आया स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
this
sir.
clear to all of you all? Neha, are you getting it, Neha?
Yes, sir.
Akash, you are getting it?
Yes, sir.
Then why didn't you answer, Akash?
I was just confused. I thought I took 2 seconds instead of 3 seconds.
No, I didn't ask you find out the displacement in time 2 seconds. Please, I told you just read, correct the English part of it. I didn't ask you the displacement at the end of 2 seconds or displacement in 2 seconds. I asked you displacement in the next 2 seconds
Yeah, so the total
of
will
its
be
motion. Total will be
Yeah.
3. Agreed? ये ध्यान में रखना स्टूडेंट्स पहले बार। अभी देखो ये लीनियर मोशन के हिसाब से था स्टूडेंट्स। ये कौन सा क्वेश्चन था? ये लीनियर मोशन। अभी हम सर्कुलर में मैंने क्वेश्चन सर्कुलर में पूछा था। उसका मतलब ये हुआ कि बॉडी स्टूडेंट्स बॉडी पहले 1 सेकंड में शायद यहाँ पे जा रहा है, तो लेट अस से θ1 in 1 second, in next 2 seconds शायद बॉडी यहाँ पे आ रहा है, तो what exactly the total angle it will trace over here? So let us say that will be θ3. समझ में आ रहा है? In time 3 seconds. So can I use the formula? What's the formula? This is linear displacement, so theta is equal to omega naught t plus half into alpha into t square. Initial angular velocity, sir, you gave it as 0. ये देखो ये angular के हिसाब से हुआ. So now can I get my first formula? What is my first formula I'll consider will be? So first angular displacement θ1 I'll find out. So what is θ1? Sir ये तो 0 है. Half into alpha into 1 square. So मेरा आंसर होगा half into alpha. That's my equation number 1. Second case के लिए for the next 3 seconds. So it's omega naught is 0. So it's half into alpha into 3 square होगा. Answer will be the same. So half into alpha into 9. But I want it for the next 2 seconds. So it's θ3 minus θ1. So it's 9 alpha by 2 minus alpha by 2. That is 8 alpha by 2. I want the ratio of what? θ1 upon θ3 minus θ1. Agreed? तो ये क्या था? ये half into alpha upon क्या था? 8 alpha by 2. See my answer? Answer remains the same. 1:8. क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
ये linear motion है, ये circular motion के हिसाब से दे दिया है. And now if I ask you, does the body was covering equal displacement? No. पहले 1 second में उसने इतना किया, 3 seconds में उसने दूसरा किया, तो ये नॉन यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन का हुआ. तभी जाके हम d theta by dt लिख सकते हैं, तभी जाके हमें काइनेमेटिक इक्वेशंस मिल रहे हैं. Is that clear, students? All of you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can I erase this now?
No,
Yes.
sir, just a minute.
Pihu.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Mostly from today, from this week onwards, coming week, shayad my lectures will be more onto centers and live will be going somewhere else. It seems like that. Yo, ready हो जाना अभी.
सर क्या बोला आपने?
लेक्चर्स अभी शायद वैसे होने वाला है, सारे ऑफलाइन होंगे अभी धीरे
चलेगा
धीरे.
सर, आई विल बी रेडी दिस टाइम. नो एक्सक्यूजेस, पक्का.
No excuses. Okay, fine. इजार देखा, प्रॉमिस किया उसने. हाँ.
हाँ सर.
अरे. हाँ. Okay, students. Now please pay attention. Let us move further. Students, हमने UCM के बारे में पढ़ा, हम लोग ने नॉन UCM के बारे में पढ़ा. Okay. नेहा. Sir, I hope. Of course, Neha. Neha, don't take tensions, okay?
Yes, sir.
टेंशन मत लो यार, बिंदास. Okay, we'll be there. एक दफे ऐसा करेंगे, एक दफे मीरा रोड नहीं आऊंगा, एक दफे खारघर आ जाऊंगा. ओके, ऐसा भी करूंगा. ओके, चलो.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen carefully, students. We learn about uniform circular motion, we learn about non-uniform circular motion. Okay, students, अभी ये ध्यान में रखना, UCM में हमारा ओमेगा 0 होता है, sorry, ओमेगा कांस्टेंट होगा तो अल्फा 0 होगा. Agreed. Now, students, I had given the derivation for V is equal to R omega. Okay, so if you recollect, I had given you very clearly, students, if in case if I give you a relation between theta, length of arc, and unit radius, students, then how do you go about with theta, length of arc upon unit radius we consider? So if I say what is theta, length of arc upon radius, so can I say displacement ds? D theta cross r. क्या ये clear हुआ, students? Now for a body performing circular motion, what is ds bar? It's equal to d theta into r. This is for a body performing circular motion, students. Whenever you try to go for circular motion, the answer is no. Whenever you try to go for circular motion, students, listen carefully. जितने भी तुम्हारे linear terms होंगे, okay, will be all acting along y-axis. Suppose if I say, the answer is no, students. A particle is performing circular motion, okay, in an xy plane. Everybody look at it. ये मैंने top view दे दिया है. Mirror road students, I had drawn this diagram in the lecture also in the last lecture because the other batch students wanted a revision. कुछ याद आ रहा है students? ये वाला diagram मैंने बताया था. Particle P is performing what
Yes,
kind of
sir.
motion? Circular motion, anti-clockwise direction में. Agreed, तो ये XY plane में है. Greenhouse and yellow students wanted it in that case. अभी particle P यहाँ पे है. तो what about my perpendicular axis? My perpendicular axis is my Z axis, which is perpendicular to the plane of revolution. The answer सुना, यानी ये XY क्या है? Students, please, everybody listen carefully. XY is what? So we'll say plane of revolution. Agreed? What about Z-axis? Positive Z-axis. We'll say, sir, it's axis of revolution. Axis of revolution. How is the motion of the body? We'll say, so the motion of the body is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
So can I use the word counterclockwise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the motion is counterclockwise. Counterclockwise का मतलब anti-clockwise. Agreed? Please, students, ये सब कुछ you should know it very clearly for a body performing circular motion in a horizontal plane. Now, students, listen carefully. Now, my question to you is, अगर particle पे यहाँ पे students उसका position vector किस तरफ होगा? तो तुम बोलेगा सर ये center है circular path का, तो ये हुआ position vector. यानी students ध्यान से सुनना, x axis पे कौन से terms होंगे, y axis पे कौन से terms होंगे, z axis पे कौन से terms होंगे, that we are going to define. देखो x axis पे क्या होगा सर, तुम बोलोगे x axis पे position vector होगा. Agreed? दूसरा, what about the tangential terms? That means when the body is performing circular motion, students, when the body is performing circular motion, can you tell me where exactly the tangential terms are going to act? You will say, sir, the tangential terms means linear displacement, linear velocity, linear momentum, linear acceleration or tangential acceleration, linear force, tangential force. ये सारे कौन से एक्सिस पे है? कौन से एक्सिस पे? तो बोलेंगे सर ये सारे y एक्सिस पे है बिकॉज ये दोनों पैरेलल हुआ. तो स्टूडेंट्स y एक्सिस पे कौन से टर्म्स होते हैं? तो बोलेंगे सर y एक्सिस पे हमेशा लीनियर टर्म्स होंगे. Which are the linear terms? Linear displacement, linear velocity, linear acceleration, linear momentum, linear force. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स आपको? ये बहुत
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये तुम्हारा वेक्टर्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करेगा, तुम्हारा सर्कुलर मोशन को स्ट्रॉन्ग करेगा. प्लीज एट मीरा रोड ब्रांच आई डिडंट गिव यू इन दिस मैनर. नाउ यू आर इन लेक्चर्स. वहां पे दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स भी थे. Are you getting it? I'm not over there to teach everything to all the houses in that case. Something I'll keep it for my house. Agreed? Ayan up you.
Sure, sir.
जी, sir.
Absolutely correct.
हाँ, absolutely correct. Okay. तो देखो ये तुम्हें बहुत अच्छी तरह से डिस्टिंग्विश कराएगा. ये x क्या है, y क्या है, अभी z देखो. z पे कौन सा होगा? z पे कौन सा होगा? तो तुम बोलो z के अंदर तो सारे एंगुलर टर्म्स होंगे. एंगुलर टर्म्स होंगे कैसे? Using right hand screw rule. Students, if you recollect your vectors in right hand screw rule, students, where exactly thumb was pointing? Positive z. Right hand screw rule, positive z ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है. तो अगर ये पॉजिटिव z के अंदर तो ये कहाँ पे कौन से टर्म्स होंगे? सर यहाँ पे तो एंगुलर टर्म्स होंगे. Which are the angular terms? तो अगर यहाँ पे लीनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट है तो यहाँ पे एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट होगा. यहाँ पे लीनियर वेलोसिटी है तो यहाँ पे एंगुलर वेलोसिटी होगा. यहाँ पे लीनियर मोमेंटम है तो यहाँ पे एंगुलर मोमेंटम होगा. See the terms I'm using. Define the terms very clearly. Angular displacement, angular velocity, angular momentum, then angular acceleration. सारे angular terms ऊपर की तरफ होंगे. Now a student who is listening to me, sir, he will say, sir, लेकिन अल्फा तो आपने 0 बोला था. हेलो हेलो हेलो, मैंने ये नहीं बोला कि बॉडी इज परफॉर्मिंग यूसीएम. क्या मैंने ये बोला है कि बॉडी परफॉर्मिंग
No,
यूसीएम है?
sir.
No,
तो ये
No,
sir.
sir.
कंडीशन हुआ तो नॉन यूसीएम में तो अल्फा रहेगा ना. अल्फा कहाँ से 0 होगा? यानी हम जब
सर
भी
0 भी रहा तो उसका डायरेक्शन आर्बिटरी के हिसाब से हो सकता है.
वेरी गुड. अगर उसका 0 भी होगा, अगर फॉर एग्जांपल, टेक अ सिंपल एग्जांपल स्टूडेंट्स. ध्यान से सुनना, ध्यान से सुनना. पंखा घूम रहा है. एवरीबॉडी लिसन केयरफुली. ये एमसीक्यू है. अ फैन इज रोटेटिंग स्टूडेंट्स. तो ब्लेड्स आर परफॉर्मिंग सर्कुलर मोशन. एग्रीड? Now your
Yes.
fan is rotating
Yes,
with a
sir.
constant speed. तुमने 4 पे रखा हुआ, regulator is going with constant speed. Omega constant है. So can I say it's UCM? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now when you switch off the fan, when you switch off the ceiling fan, मुझे ये बताओ students, ओमेगा का डायरेक्शन कहाँ पे होगा? अल्फा का डायरेक्शन. अभी मैंने स्विच ऑफ कर दिया है. बहुत ध्यान से और सोच समझ के आंसर देना. The fan is revolving anti-clockwise. Everybody please switch on the fan at your home. अगर तुम सीलिंग फैन को देखते हो तो कैसे घूम रहा है? How the ceiling fan is moving? Is it moving clockwise or anti-clockwise? देखो,
Anti-clockwise.
Anti.
anti-clock, anti नहीं बोलना है, anti-clockwise. Okay? तो anti-clockwise motion में अभी देखो constant speed से जा रहा है. Switch off करो अभी. Now my question to you is, where is the direction of angular velocity and where is the direction of angular acceleration? चलो बताओ. Anyone who's smart and wise enough.
Angular velocity will be in the direction of anti-clockwise, and alpha will
And
be
the direction of anti-clockwise means what? X
clockwise.
axis, Y axis or Z axis? Where? X, Y, or Z? Where? Angular velocity. I've given you on which axis they are. See, linear terms are over here, position vector is over here. This is theta, this is omega, this is L, this is alpha. Torque also over here. चलो, torque भी angular term है. ये भी यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. लेकिन मेरा क्वेश्चन ये, अभी मैं फैन को स्विच ऑफ कर रहा हूं मैं, तो स्पीड कम हो रही है. तो स्टूडेंट, स्पीड कम हो रही है तो इज द मोशन गेटिंग एक्सेलरेटेड और मोशन इज गेटिंग डिसेलरेटेड?
Decelerated.
Decelerated.
That is deacceleration. Agreed? Now my question to you is, a ceiling fan is revolving and if the motion is deaccelerated or retarded, where is my direction of omega and where is my direction of alpha? फैन अभी भी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में ही मूव हो रहा है, लेकिन वो धीरे धीरे देखो रुक रहा है. सी माय फिंगर, धीरे धीरे वो बंद हो रहा है. तो मुझे ये पूछना है, ओमेगा का डायरेक्शन किस तरफ होगा, अल्फा का डायरेक्शन किस तरफ होगा? बताओ. Anyone? Neha, what are alpha? Is alpha an angular term or linear term?
Sir, angular.
And omega is also an angular term.
Yes, sir.
Angular terms are along x-axis, y-axis or z-axis?
Z-axis.
Z-axis. So now if the motion is getting retarded, where exactly alpha will be and where exactly omega will be?
So alpha will be in the direction of negative z-axis.
Very good. That's the correct answer. Students, if motion of a body performing circular path is retarded in what direction? In anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction. What about alpha? Students, in anti-clockwise direction. What about alpha? What about alpha? Then your answer will be, students, in anti-clockwise direction. Your alpha will be negative z and omega will be positive z. Alpha यहाँ पे होगा, omega यहाँ पे होगा. क्या ये clear हुआ, students?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, because see, motion is retarded means, can I say my final angular velocity? What is alpha? What is alpha? Final angular velocity minus initial upon time. A is going to be minus u upon t. Motion is getting retarded. So can I say final angular velocity come हो रहा है? So is my answer in positive or negative? Negative. Negative का मतलब है acting along negative z-axis. Students, is this part clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Neha has understood. What about the rest of the students going to the class? Farhan, what about you? Akash, what about you?
Clear.
Okay. What about Anaita? You, Anaita?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Arif, what about you, Arif?
Sir, why will the omega be positive?
ओमेगा पॉजिटिव ये होगा क्योंकि वो अभी भी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में ही जा रहा है. मोशन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में ही जा रहा है. Alpha, see, what is negative acceleration? What is negative acceleration we consider is when final velocity is less than the initial velocity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen carefully. इसको भूल जाओ. अभी तुम linear motion के ऊपर जाओ. Who raises question? Who raises question? Arif, you raised it or
Sir,
Farhan, you
Shubh.
raised? अच्छा, शुभ ध्यान से सुनना. शुभ,
Sir.
तू गाड़ी में बैठा है. Your car is performing linear motion. अब मुझे linear motion के हिसाब से आंसर देना. Car is performing linear motion. अगर मैंने बोला कि कार की वेलोसिटी बढ़ रही है, okay, यानी फाइनल वेलोसिटी इज ग्रेटर देन द इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, तो इज द मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड और रिटार्डेड? फाइनल वेलोसिटी इज ग्रेटर देन इनिशियल.
Sir, accelerated.
It's accelerated. Now if I
Yes.
say it's accelerated, so can I say what is the direction of velocity? What is the direction of velocity? तो तू क्या बोलेगा? It's in the direction of displacement of the car.
Yes.
समझ में? अगर कार आगे की तरफ जा रही है, कार आगे की तरफ जा रही है, तो वेलोसिटी भी उसी डायरेक्शन में है. हाँ या ना?
Yes, sir.
एक्सेलरेशन पॉजिटिव है क्योंकि मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड, तो वो भी उसी के डायरेक्शन में होगा. एग्रीड?
Yes, sir.
लेकिन अभी तुमने ब्रेक लगाया. अभी तुमने ब्रेक लगाया, ध्यान से सुनना. लीनियर मोशन है, तूने ब्रेक लगाया तो क्या कार पीछे की तरफ मूव हो रही है?
No, sir.
कार अभी भी आगे जा रही है ना.
Yes, sir.
यानी डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी इज इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन.
Yes, sir.
बट मोशन इज रिटार्डेड, सो एक्सेलरेशन का डायरेक्शन ऑपोजिट हो गया.
I got it.
Is this clear to all of you all students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly same way you go for angular. Exactly same thing you go for angular, students. क्या ये clear हुआ? ये तो बड़ा मैथ्स के भी लेक्चर्स है क्या?
No, sir.
Because SPM sir has posted what? Something?
Sir, it
Okay,
must be by mistake.
Okay, fine. Yes, alpha and omega will be both in the direction opposite. Absolutely correct. And the direction of velocity will be in the direction of displacement. We consider क्योंकि अभी भी पंखा anti-clockwise में घूम रहा है. तो ये ध्यान में रखना students. Anti-clockwise movements, we consider all angular terms will be along positive z-axis. All linear terms will be along y-axis. Position vector r is along x-axis. There are two more vectors which are along x-axis, students. One is called acceleration centripetal and force centripetal. I'm going to speak about this. So now there are two more terms, students, acceleration centripetal along x-axis and force centripetal is along x-axis. Now see, you have clearly distinguished your motion. Students, when somebody is learning circular motion, this is the basics of circular motion. You should try to understand which terms are acting along x-axis. So तुम्हारा answer होना चाहिए position vector, acceleration centripetal, force centripetal. Which terms are acting along y-axis? Linear terms, linear displacement, linear velocity, linear acceleration, linear momentum, linear force. Which terms are acting along z-axis? Angular terms, angular displacement, angular velocity, angular momentum, angular acceleration, angular force, turning force, moment of force, symbolized by variable torque. But ये सारे terms x, y, z में कैसे distinguish हुए? कैसे? क्योंकि plane of revolution is xy. Plane of revolution is xy. Axis of revolution is z. ये axis of revolution z है, इसलिए सारे ये terms हैं. And motion is in what direction? Counter clockwise. क्या ये clear हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can I erase this part, students? ये हमेशा ध्यान में रखना, students. If motion of a body performing circular path is retarded in anticlockwise direction, the direction of omega is positive z, but alpha is along negative z. Agreed? Do keep this in mind. Can I erase it, students? अभी erase करूँ मैं इसको?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, students. So now keep in mind, students, a particle is performing
So you're giving a question.
no mind. Yeah, I'm giving a question. Particle is performing circular motion dances in a students. I want particle in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, students. Now listen carefully. I'm giving you certain physical quantities. I wanted to give the correct vector notation. Okay. Find correct vector product rule for the following. Please, everyone, you have to solve for this. Find the correct vector product for the following. Okay. Subject में एक तरफ लिख रहा हूँ, बाकी दो terms में वहां पे लिख रहा हूँ. Okay. Particle is performing circular motion in anti-clockwise direction. Let us say in XY plane. Okay, XY plane में मैंने ले लिया. Now I wanted to give me a relation between angular displacement, linear displacement, and position vector, and my subject is d theta. Okay, that's my first question. Okay. Second question, students. I want a relation between angular velocity, linear velocity, position vector, and my subject is linear velocity. Third one, I want a relation between acceleration tangential, position vector, angular acceleration, and my subject is acceleration tangential. Fourth, I want a relation for position vector, linear momentum, angular momentum, but my subject is angular momentum. Last but not the least, I want a relation between moment of force, linear force, position vector, keeping moment of force as my subject. क्या ये question clear हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
Please, have you understood the question? What is my question is? Once again, read it out. A particle is performing circular motion in anti-clockwise direction along xy plane. Find the correct vector product rule in all. Students, you have learned cross product and vectors. Correct vector rule. Anti-clockwise में यानी the particle is going in this direction. Students, सारे केस में, सारे केस में, सारे केस में, सारे केस में, सारे केस में. Get it? What is the plane of revolution, students? What is the plane of revolution? So the plane of revolution is xy. What is the plane of revolutions?
XY plane.
xy. ये ध्यान में रखना. Agreed. Anti-clockwise and xy. Anyone who completes it, please raise your hand or unmute yourself. Come on, fast. सारा में मैंने सब्जेक्ट भी दे दिया है. What is my subject? Subject का मतलब क्या find out करना है. D theta is my subject. V is my subject. Tangential acceleration is my subject. Angular momentum is my subject. Moment of force, torque is my subject. Tawan Farhan, Akash, Akshat, Anaita, Arif, Chris, you have stopped answering. Arshil, you have stopped answering. Izar, Kushali, you stopped answering. Pio, Rashab, Neha, Taksh, Shub, one who finishes all the answers, please raise your hand. Yes, anybody? Did I do vectors with your students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No,
Someone-
sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Please
with
do-
Indigo batch you did.
Okay, fine. One answer. But did I do cross product? Tha? Answer karo cross product sir. Yes, anybody? Neha, are you there, Neha? Can you answer, Neha?
Yes, sir.
Can you answer?
Sir, solving.
कहाँ तक पहुंचे हो?
Sir, second.
Oh my God, अभी तक सेकंड तक ही पहुंचे हो?
Yes, sir.
क्यों टफ लग रहा है? नेहा क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट्स भूल गए क्या?
No, sir.
तो फिर
सर लेट याद आया, क्या करना है?
अच्छा, यानी प्लीज अगेन आई एम आस्किंग यू, क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? वापस मैं बोल रहा
Yes,
हूँ,
sir.
upon performing circular motion, I want you to get a relation between these terms. Now, when I said these terms, instantly a person who's wise and smart will say, "Oh, सर ने यहाँ पे 3 टर्म्स दिए हैं और तीनों टर्म्स अलग अलग है। अरे सर, एक एंगुलर है, एक लीनियर है और एक पोजीशन है, यानी एक एक्स पे है, एक वाई पे है और एक जेड पे है। पार्टिकल एक्स वाई प्लेन में मूव हो रहा है और सर ने डी थीटा को सब्जेक्ट बनाया है, मोशन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में है। तो हाउ डू आई राइट ऑन दिस इन करेक्ट वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट रूल? समझ में आया? And I made it very clear, students, where exactly vector products is used in physics. Neha, where exactly vector products is used in physics? Cross products कहाँ पे use होता है? कौन से chapters में use होगा physics में?
Rotational and circular
Circular.
chapters.
Rotational and circular, बस उसी में ही। तो ये circular आ रहा है, तो यहीं पे ही use होगा students, और कहीं भी nowhere in physics. Students, जहाँ पे कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट सर्कुलर पाथ में है या आर्क फॉर्म में भी होगा, वहां पे ये यूटिलाइजेशन होगा, यानी ये ध्यान में रखना। और जो स्टूडेंट्स वेक्टर क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट्स में स्ट्रांग होगा एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में, हाउ एग्जैक्टली रिजल्टेंट विल बी, यू कैन गेट योर आंसर अकॉर्डिंगली। चलो, नाउ आई एम वेटिंग फॉर समवन टू गिव एन आंसर। Initially there were 27 students, now there are 25. Yes, anyone? Enough hint I've given now. Neha, where have you reached?
Sir, not getting the second one.
Oh my God, with thy love with thy children, pray to you, amen. This is something really bad, really bad. Okay, Farhan, are you getting it, Farhan? Yes or no? Farhan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it?
Yes, I am trying, sir.
कहाँ तक पहुंचे हो? Akash, what about you, Akash?
सर मैं सेकंड वाला किया अभी.
You completed the second one. What about the rest of them? But are you feeling that you'll be able to get it?
मैं बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स मेथड यूज कर रहा हूँ, लाइक पहले रिजॉल्व कर रहा हूँ.
Okay. Anaita, what about you, Anaita?
Sir, I only did the last one.
Oh my God, because he knew it in 10th standard, that's why, na?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, students, abhi the answers sunna. I'll explain. Izhar, what about you, Izhar? Shobh?
Sir, trying.
Okay, abhi please listen carefully. Abhi the answers sunna. Everybody stop it. Everybody stop, put your pens down, and please have a look onto the whiteboard, please. Students, this everybody should be able to get it, those who know cross products properly. Before going for cross product, students, do you know that in anti-clockwise direction, if I happen to go for two vectors, okay, if they are trying to make it to move, revolve in a given plane, then my thumb points upwards, that is positive z axis. Clockwise, if I'm going, where's my thumb pointing downwards? And students, anti-clockwise, thumb upwards, clockwise, thumb downwards. Positive axis, negative axis. Now, let us find out a relation between theta, s, and r. First of all, you should define each term. What is this theta? Sir, angular displacement measured in radians. What is this s bar? Sir, it's linear displacement measured in meter. What is r? It's a position vector which shows the position of the particle performing circular motion. Is the particle performing circular motion? Yes. What direction? Anti-clockwise. Which plane? XY. यानी अगर तुम ध्यान से देखोगे तो ये तुम्हारा x axis होगा, ये तुम्हारा y axis हुआ. मुझे स्टूडेंट्स ये बताओ, अगर पार्टिकल एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में है, ये एंटी क्लॉकवाइज मोशन में है स्टूडेंट्स, if particle is moving in an anti-clockwise direction स्टूडेंट्स, तो मुझे ये बताओ लीनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट कौन सा एक्सिस पे होगा? तो मुझे सर लीनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट तो लीनियर टर्म है, वो y एक्सिस पे होगा. यानी y एक्सिस का मतलब, सर y एक्सिस का मतलब ये होगा j कैप, हाँ या ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
पोजीशन वेक्टर तो x एक्सिस पे होगा, तो ये तो i कैप होगा, हाँ या ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
ये एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट, सर एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट आपने बोला था कि एंगुलर टर्म्स हमेशा z एक्सिस पे होते हैं, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज है तो पॉजिटिव z पे होगा, तो ये होगा k कैप. एग्रीड?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what was my subject? See, your subject was d theta. Yani my subject is k cap. Is the body moving in anti-clockwise direction? Yes. Students, what is k cap? Students, k cap is equal to I cross j for a body performing circular motion in anti-clockwise direction. ये तुम्हारा आंसर हुआ. अरे हाँ सर, anti-clockwise में k is equal to I cross j. Do you recollect the law of determinants, students? कुछ याद आ रहा था? मैंने
हाँ
Yes,
सर,
sir.
याद
हाँ,
आया.
तो वेक्टर a दिया था, वेक्टर b दिया था, axi प्लस ay j प्लस az के, और फिर हमने डिटर्मिनेंट्स यूज करके हमने बड़ा सा फॉर्मूला यूज किया था. हाँ स्टूडेंट्स,
Yes, sir.
तो वहां पे एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में पॉजिटिव आता था, क्लॉकवाइज में नेगेटिव आता था, बीच में हम माइनस साइन डालते थे. वो जो फॉर्मूला था उसी के रिलेटेड के हिसाब से, तो के क्या होगा? आई क्रॉस जे. तो यहाँ पे तुम्हारा आंसर क्या होगा? सर डी थीटा इज इक्वल टू आई क्रॉस जे. ओ यानी सर यहाँ पे मेरा
DS into R.
हाँ ds into r और r into ds.
Oh,
It's
हाँ,
I
sorry.
होगा.
Oh, हाँ, sorry.
Yo,
हाँ, sir, sorry, sir.
girl, naughty girl. I'm gonna tell your mom. Call your mom right now. I'll tell her.
No, sir, no,
She's
sir.
not
Sorry, sir.
concentrating at all. Huh, Pio? Not concentrating?
No, sir, sorry, sir. Divag. I need to concentrate. Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. So देखो यहाँ पे देखो, d theta is r cross ds. ये देखो ना, ये k cap is equal to I cross j. अभी तुम्हें पता चला what exactly I was speaking about? What was my question? Now read the question once again.
Yes, sir.
Find the correct vector product. find the correct vector products rule for which physical quantities? A physical quantities between d theta, ds, and r. And what is my subject? D theta. Now, when you look at d theta, is the motion anti-clockwise? हाँ sir, it's a motion anti-clockwise. D theta is acting along which one? K cap. तभी जाके तो मैंने सारे में भी सर्कल डाल दिया. तो what is K? I cross J. Suppose अगर मेरा subject J होता, तो J क्या होता? K cross I. If my subject would have been I, J cross K. समझ में आया students अभी? Is this clear?
Yes,
Students, is it clear? Now can you get an
Yes, sir.
answer? Now can you get an answer for all? Please now, not write out. Now please everybody try it out and get to the correct answer. And I can challenge you students, even these kind of questions, other batch students will not be able to put forward. Those students who are really good in vector products and those who know proper circular motion will be giving correct answers for these. और स्टूडेंट्स ये ध्यान में रखना, जितने भी तुम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करोगे ना सर्कुलर मोशन में, 10 में से 7 प्रॉब्लम्स मोशन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में बोलेंगे. यानी ये रूल्स तुम्हें ध्यान में रखना ही होगा. 10 में से 7 प्रॉब्लम एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में होगा, तो एंटी क्लॉकवाइज मूवमेंट्स के अंदर तुम्हारा ही है. अगर सपोज अगर मैं क्लॉकवाइज आता हूं, स्टूडेंट्स एवरीबॉडी प्लीज स्टॉप इट. सपोज स्टूडेंट्स अगर मैंने पूछा व्हाट इज के कैप क्लॉकवाइज, सो के कैप विल बी इक्वल टू व्हाट? जे क्रॉस आई. सो इज इट पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव? Students?
Negative.
Negative. Yani my K, if I happen to go for clockwise, then it will be K cap will be J cross I, but that resultant of these two will be negative K cap, not positive. तो अगर मैं J cross I लिखूंगा तो minus K, अगर मैं I cross J लिखूंगा तो minus J, और अगर K cross J लिखूंगा तो minus I. समझ में आ रहा है? Cross products. Now get to the answer for these. Yes, everybody is completed. Shall I give an answer for the students now? Now see, omega, B and R. Is the body performing circular motion? Yes. Is it in clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise. Where is omega acting? So you will say, sir, omega is acting along z-axis. So omega is over here. Where is tangential velocity? So that is acting along y-axis. Where is the position vector? It's along x-axis. So your subject is V. Subject is V. V, is it I, is it J, or is it K? We'll say, sir, J cap. What is J cap? K cross I. What is J cap? K cross I. Why? Because the motion is in anti-clockwise. So K में क्या होगा? Sir, omega आएगा, क्योंकि that is K cap. Cross I. Position vector is along x-axis. Did you get the correct relation?
Yes, sir.
So V bar
Yes,
is omega
sir.
cross R bar. Students, not R cross omega. अगर मैं R cross omega लिख दूंगा तो ये minus V हो जाएगा. Clockwise direction में हो जाएगा motion. And students, MCQs करने के टाइम पे बहुत ध्यान देना. प्रॉब्लम क्या क्लॉकवाइज में पूछा है या एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में पूछा है? ये सारे प्रॉब्लम्स को ध्यान से रीड करना. Don't just blindly go ahead with the questions. Now when you go for this tangential acceleration, position vector and alpha, now everybody knows that tangential acceleration, the tangential acceleration is always along y-axis. So position vector is always along x-axis. So angular acceleration is always along z-axis. What is my subject? My subject is tangential acceleration. Is the body moving in anti-clockwise? Yes. So this is along y-axis. Y-axis yani j cap. How do you write on j cap? So j in anti-clockwise is written as k cross I. K यानी z-axis. Z-axis पे तो alpha पहले आएगा, बाद में r आएगा. Alpha cross r. ये cross product है students. ये वेक्टर नोटेशन में है। अगर मैंने पूछा कैन एनीबॉडी गिव मी द आंसर इन मैग्नीट्यूड फास्ट, गिव मी द आंसर इन मैग्नीट्यूड फॉर एक्सेलरेशन टेंजेंशियल. So a student who's smart in vectors will say, sir, acceleration tangential in magnitude will be alpha into r into sine theta. Cross products, what's the component used? Sine theta.
Theta.
And theta is the angle between r and alpha. क्या ये समझ में आया स्टूडेंट्स सबको? हाँ स्टूडेंट्स.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
अगर मैं क्लॉकवाइज जाता तो r क्रॉस अल्फा आता, r क्रॉस अल्फा आता तो ये माइनस टेंजेंशियल एक्सेलरेशन होता. स्टूडेंट्स बहुत ही ध्यान से समझ के करना, डोंट जस्ट ब्लाइंडली गो इट. अभी भी अगर किसी को नहीं समझ में आता तो प्लीज स्टॉप मी राइट नाउ एंड आस्क. आफ्टर वंस व्हेन इट erased from here, प्लीज इट्स गॉन. So be selfish at the cost of studies. और ये वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट्स है, यानी ध्यान से सुना, जो चीज तुमने शायद few months पहले की थी, maybe a month or 2 months ago, देखो now if somebody is asking you or testing you out, you are not able to recollect. Students को समझ में आ रहा है what level of studies you are doing it? इसलिए students physics में consistency चाहिए. A person who is consistent in physics will, students don't forget your vectors and don't forget your basic maths. A student who does vectors regularly, a student who does basic maths regularly, so what if the person is on 7th chapter of physics? So what if he is doing the 8th chapter or the 13th chapter? Still if he is doing vectors and basic maths properly, वापस पीछे जाके वापस उसका रिविजन करता है, वापस, those people never get physics problems wrong. तुरंत उनका आंसर आएगा क्योंकि उनको पता है, वो भूलेंगे नहीं. अभी देखो यहाँ पे भी मोशन कौन सा एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में है, आर पी एल दिया है. एल का मतलब क्या हुआ? एंगुलर मोमेंटम. मोशन कौन से डायरेक्शन में है? तो एंगुलर मोमेंटम हमेशा किस में होता है? सर एंगुलर मोमेंटम तो एंगुलर टर्म है, वो तो जेड एक्सिस पे ही होगा, है ना. लीनियर मोमेंटम से लीनियर मोमेंटम तो वाई एक्सिस पे होगा, पोजीशन वेक्टर तो एक्स एक्सिस पे होगा.
P into R.
मेरा सब्जेक्ट क्या है? एल.
R into P.
के कैप, के इज बिलो आई क्रॉस जे, के इज आई क्रॉस जे, है ना. के इज इक्वल टू आई क्रॉस जे. ये क्या है? एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज अलोंग के कैप. तो मुझे क्या चाहिए? आई क्रॉस जे, यानी इट विल बी आर बार क्रॉस पी बार. पीओ, इज इट पी क्रॉस आर या आर क्रॉस पी?
Sir, but P cross R भी तो हो सकता है.
हाँ
अच्छा नहीं, okay.
क्या बोले? व्हाट डिड यू से?
Nothing, sir. Understood, sir.
एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस. पीओ, angular momentum
Z axis, sir.
z axis, so that is k cap. Agreed.
हाँ, sir. हाँ.
Anti-clockwise, what is k? What is k? I cross j.
हाँ, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay sir, no, you're not
Sorry, sir,
concentrating.
my
मामा
fault.
को बुलाओ,
But sir,
मामा
what
को
if
बुलाओ,
it?
जल्दी से मामा को बुलाओ, पापा को बुलाओ, सारे घर वालों को बुलाओ. अभी पीयू के बारे में कंप्लेन करता हूँ. देखा, तुरंत तुरंत म्यूट कर दिया पीयू ने. देखा इतनी स्मार्ट है, हेडफोन लगा दिया, है ना पीयू?
Sir, I'm already in your phone only.
Okay, that's what all students of mine they say कि सर आपके लेक्चर्स में आप लोग हमेशा हेडफोन में बोल देते हैं. पता ही नहीं, आपका मूड हो जाए तो आप तो जोर से चिल्लाने बैठो, प्लीज पापा आ जाओ जल्दी से, मम्मा आ जाओ, है ना. आप तो बुलाना शुरू कर दोगे पापा मम्मा को. इसलिए इसलिए आपका हमें ऑफलाइन अच्छा लगेगा करके, ऑनलाइन के अंदर तो हालत खराब हो जाती है. स्टूडेंट ध्यान से सुना प्लीज, लिसन केयरफुली. ये तुम्हारे एंगुलर टर्म्स हैं. एग्रीड. Okay, so K cap, so K is below I cross J, so that will be I cross B. Torque. Anita, you gave an answer for torque. You got the answer. What exactly torque? Now, what is the correct relation for torque? Is it R cross F or F cross R?
R cross F.
Absolutely correct. Torque is acting along which axis?
Z axis,
Very good. Force is acting along which axis?
Y axis,
And the position vector is along?
X axis.
Okay, so torque will be equal to what? K cap. So K is equal to what? I cross J.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
On cross F. And students, these are very, very important formulas in circular motion as well as in rotational motion. यानी अगर कभी भी कोई भी रात को 3 बजे भी उठा के तुम्हें पूछे कि body is moving in anti-clockwise direction, give me a correct vector notation for angular displacement. So what will be answer? Theta is equal to r cross s. What is the correct relation for linear velocity? Then in anti-clockwise direction, then v is equal to omega bar cross r bar. What is the correct relation for a body moving in anti-clockwise direction? Tangential acceleration alpha cross r. Angular momentum r cross v. Moment of force r cross f. When I remove the cross products, what's the component using it is sin theta. क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
क्या मैं इसको erase कर सकता हूँ अभी मैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, students. What exactly correct relation we got it as? D theta is equal to r into ds, students. Now suppose अगर यही equation को suppose से students differentiate both sides with respect to time. So can I say d theta by dt? Agreed? Agreed? है ना?
Yes, sir.
R क्या होगा? Is R constant? Is the radius vector constant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cross ds by dt. Displacement also will change with respect to time. What is d theta by dt? What is d theta by dt is called? Rate of change of angular velocity. Angular velocity. Rate of change of angular displacement with time. Change in
Omega.
angular displacement with respect to time is angular velocity. So guys, this is omega bar. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Agreed. That's what you consider. So now when I speak about in this case, ये तुम्हें बताएगा लेकिन हमें किसका चाहिए? हमें चाहिए in terms of ds. Students, so मैं क्या करता हूँ? ये नहीं लेता हूँ मैं students. I'm trying to go for ds के हिसाब से. अगर मैं suppose ds को मैं subject बनाऊँ, ध्यान से सुनो students. Now students listen carefully, okay? Theta is equal to length. अगर मैंने suppose ds को subject बना दिया students, तो मेरा equation क्या होगा? Can you tell me? अभी चलो बताओ, ये equation क्या होगा? जल्दी से. Anti-clockwise direction में. ds is my subject. चलो जल्दी से बताओ. क्या होगा? J cap is equal to what? Students?
K into I.
K into I. Absolutely correct. So K के ऊपर क्या होगा? D theta into R.
R.
अगर मैंने ds को सब्जेक्ट बनाया तो ये हुआ मेरा रिलेशन. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I'm trying to go for differentiation because I need to get the formula for velocity. So अगर मैं इसको differentiate करता हूँ students with respect to time, differentiating theta with respect to time, keeping position vector constant. Students, can you tell me what exactly ds by dt? Linear velocity.
Linear velocity.
Linear velocity.
What is d theta by dt?
Angular velocity.
Angular velocity.
Angular velocity.
And this becomes my position vector. है ना?
Yes,
Now
sir.
suppose वापस इसको मैं differentiate करता हूँ students with respect to time. I'm differentiating this with respect to time. So can I use product rule in the derivatives? So what am I getting at? Differentiating omega. Okay, keeping position vector constant. Second case में क्या करूँगा मैं? Omega constant Differentiating position vector with respect to time. क्या ये clear हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is dv by dt? What is rate of change of linear velocities called?
Linear
Acceleration.
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 Acceleration. That is called linear acceleration. Also called as the net acceleration. Students, can you tell me what is d omega by dt? Rate of change of angular velocity.
Angular
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 acceleration.
acceleration.
Very good. Angular acceleration cross alpha plus this is omega bar cross b bar. Students, can you tell me what exactly alpha cross r is called? Just now we did a formula. What is alpha cross r is called?
A of t. What it is called? A of t.
Tangential
Tangential
acceleration.
हाँ, tangential acceleration.
Good. Very good. Who gave the answer first? Tangential acceleration किसने बोला?
Neha.
हाँ, Neha. Yeah, Anaita. You said it?
No, sir, it was Neha.
It was Neha. Okay, tangential acceleration. Absolutely correct. Plus, what is omega bar cross v bar? What is omega bar cross v bar? This is called as acceleration centripetal. Yani students, for a body performing, ध्यान से सुनना, circular motion. How many acceleration the body is having? 2 acceleration. One of them is called as acceleration centripetal, other one is acceleration tangential. A body performs circular motion will have 2 accelerations, centripetal and tangential, and this is more precisely non-UCM. ये किसके लिए है precisely if I consider? तो a body जहाँ पे velocity constant नहीं है, यानी ये more precisely I consider for non-UCM motion. इसलिए net acceleration is tangential plus acceleration centripetal. अगर इसका मैं circular path की हिसाब से दिखाऊं तो student this becomes my diagram. ये देखो, ये हुआ center. This is anti-clockwise direction. Particle यहाँ पे है students. तो देखो इसका एक acceleration कौन सा है? सर एक acceleration tangential जा रहा है, तो ये tangential acceleration हुआ. Agreed. ये कौन सा है? सर centripetal acceleration, जिसको मैं बोलूंगा radial acceleration. तो how many acceleration the body is having? 2 acceleration. क्या इनका रिजल्टेंट निकाल सकते हो? क्यों नहीं? आपने बाय ट्रायंगल लॉ ऑफ एक्रेडिशन किया है ना? ये क्या स्टूडेंट्स? ये ट्रायंगल लॉ ऑफ एक्रेडिशन है. ये देखो ट्रायंगल लॉ है. कैसे? सर ऐसे करते हैं ना, ये वेक्टर को शिफ्ट कर दो यहाँ पे. एवरीबॉडी लिसन केयरफुली. टेल हेड, टेल हेड, टेल हेड. Resultant tail of the first vector. Tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. Can I say this becomes my acceleration net? हाँ students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये हुआ tangential. यानी अगर कोई बॉडी सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म कर रहा है और उसका मोशन नॉन यूसीएम है तो कितने एक्सेलरेशन द बॉडी इज पोजेसिंग?
2.
ध्यान रखना 2 एक्सेलरेशन. व्हिच आर द 2 एक्सेलरेशन? तुम बोलोगे सेंट्रिपेटल एक्सेलरेशन एंड tangential acceleration. How do you write down this thing in correct vector notation? Then your answer will be acceleration net will be tangential plus centripetal. Now suppose अगर किसी ने पूछा what exactly the direction? What is the direction of this final, the direction of acceleration net? Let us go for phi. I'll give by a symbol phi. So can I say? ध्यान से सुनना students, ध्यान से सुनना. दो vectors mutually perpendicular. Students, 2 vectors mutually perpendicular forming any 2 sides of a parallelogram. Resultant कहाँ पे है? कुछ याद आ रहा है? Along the diagonal of the parallelogram so formed. कुछ याद आ रहा है? What is the direction of the resultant? कुछ याद आ रहा है formula? Alpha is equal to tan inverse B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta.
cos theta. हाँ.
है ना? किसको याद है? पैरेललोग्राम लॉ ऑफ वेक्टर एडिशन. वही
Yes.
फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे भी यूज करोगे तो तुम्हें आंसर मिलेगा. स्टूडेंट्स, अगर किसी ने पूछा व्हाट एक्जेक्टली द डायरेक्शन रिजल्टेंट, यानी मैंने फी पूछा है तो फी क्या होगा? tan इनवर्स. व्हाट इज इट? tan इनवर्स
B sin theta.
acceleration upon centripetal acceleration. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Everyone who are into the meeting, please. all of you as students, whenever you're speaking about for circular motion, do keep in mind these are the terms which you have to keep in mind, students. Okay. The first one is S is equal to theta cross R. Using the correct vector notations, we consider J is equal to, यानी मैंने ये वाला concept दिया है to get my answer. J is equal to K cross I, students. Differentiating both the sides with respect to time, R is constant. तो मुझे V bar is equal to omega bar cross R bar और ये correct vector notation में मिला है. फिर मैंने वापस उसको differentiate किया by using product rule and derivatives. तो पहले केस में मैंने ओमेगा को differentiate किया keeping R constant. तो ये मुझे देखो ओमेगा को differentiate करना मतलब नॉन यूसीएम आ गया, ओमेगा चेंज हो रहा है, तभी जाके मुझे क्या मिला, टेंजेंशियल एक्सेलरेशन मिला, ये अल्फा मिला मुझे. ये क्या ओमेगा इनटू v, ये क्या होगा सेंट्रीपिटल एक्सेलरेशन. यानी कोई भी पार्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन कर रहा है यानी नॉन यूसीएम जहाँ पे स्पीड कांस्टेंट नहीं है तो कितना एक्सेलरेशन दोगे, तो एक्सेलरेशन. अगर किसी ने पूछा कैन यू गिव मी द मैग्नीट्यूड, यस यू कैन गेट द मैग्नीट्यूड आल्सो. हाउ, क्या करोगे, एक्सेलरेशन नेट इन मैग्नीट्यूड विल बी इक्वल टू व्हाट, स्क्वायर रूट. So what will be 80 square plus acceleration centripetal the whole square. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
और ये इसका डायरेक्शन हुआ. Now suppose अगर मैंने इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया, the answer is, students, if I multiply this by m, if I multiply this by m into a, m into a, m into a, that means mass of the particle. What is m into a will be called as force.
Force.
यानी can I get, so this acceleration tangential अगर ये direction में है, so what is the direction of force tangential? Is it over here only? अगर acceleration centripetal इस direction में है, so what is the direction of force centripetal? Over here only. If net acceleration is in this direction, what is the direction of net force? In the direction of it. क्या ये clear हुआ सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of y'all, please. Now see, 27 students were there, now it's 21. It's just less than 15 minutes left. Can you see? हाँ बोलो.
Sir, you won't mind, no, if I ask you to explain that diagram which you made with red color, please.
Why? Okay, Akash, can you explain? Akash, can you explain this diagram? Akash. Akash, are you there? A particle performing circular motion in anti-clockwise direction and it's non-UCM. I want you to explain the diagram. Akash, are you there? Oh, he's not there. No, he's there. Akash? I can't hear you. He's trying, he's unmuting himself, but he's not able to. Students, can you hear him?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Anaita, can you explain? Anaita, are you there? Yeah, Akash is speaking, but we are not able to hear. Anaita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
बोलो. Explain करो ये diagram. Anaita, are you there? Even she's not. Yes, anybody else who wants to answer now? Student, ध्यान से सुनना. ये tangential की वजह से body किस तरफ जाएगा? Body will go along a straight path. यानी students, any object, do you listen carefully? Any object when performing circular motion, if by chance अगर मैंने यहाँ का force को 0 बना दिया, यानी centripetal force को 0 बना दिया, तो what happens to the body? The body will have only tangential force. समझ में आ रहा है? तुम्हारे
हाँ
हाथ
सर।
में मैंने स्ट्रिंग दिया है और स्टोन दिया और मैंने बोला रिवॉल्व करो, अचानक मैंने स्ट्रिंग को काट दिया तो मैंने टेंशन को 0 बना दिया।
हम्म।
तो स्टोन कैसे जाएगा? टैंजेंशियल जाएगा ना, आया ना?
यस सर।
अगर टैंजेंशियल जाएगा तो उसका मतलब वहां पे टैंजेंशियल एक्सेलरेशन होना जरूरी है, हमेशा होना जरूरी है। लेकिन क्या बॉडी
हाँ।
सीधा जा रहा है? नहीं, बॉडी सीधा नहीं जा रहा है, बॉडी तो सर्कल में है। तो टैंजेंशियल के अलावा और एक एक्सेलरेशन की जरूरत है जो बॉडी को सर्कुलर पाथ में लेके जा सकता है। वो कौन सा एक्सेलरेशन है? सेंट्रिपेटल एक्सेलरेशन। That is why for a body performing circular motion is always associated with two acceleration. One is radially inwards and one is tangential. One is acceleration centripetal and one is acceleration tangential. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Agreed.
Yes sir.
This particular tangential acceleration, what exactly will do? We'll try to make the body to cover unequal displacement in unequal interval of time or equal, and that means this will be for non-UCA. अगर मैं इसको 0 ले लूं तो मुझे सिर्फ ये मिलेगा, तो दैट इज UCM। तो यूनिफॉर्म सर्कुलर मोशन में स्टूडेंट्स ओमेगा कांस्टेंट रहेगा, उस टाइम पे टैंजेंशियल नहीं होगा, सिर्फ क्या होगा? रेडियली होगा, because the body is consistently performing circular. Students, that is the best example of satellite revolving around the earth. Students, satellites are consistently revolving around the earth because there is only one acceleration which is directed towards the center, and that is acceleration centripetal. Agreed, PO?
Yes sir.
Okay, so do take care of this. So there are two kind of acceleration, students: tangential acceleration, acceleration centripetal. There are two kind of force: tangential force, centripetal force. How do you find out the magnitude? Under root 80 square plus AC square we consider. What about the direction of the resultant? Tan inverse of 80 by A. This is tangential to centripetal. Now can I erase the students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for the last time, students, I'm putting it a clear point for circular UCM and non-UCM. Okay. अभी तुम ध्यान से इसको हमेशा ध्यान में रखना students, okay? This will now help you out to understand all your MCQs properly. So do keep in mind, circular motion यानी B और R हमेशा perpendicular होगा। अगर तुम्हारा अगर UCM है और नॉन UCM, तो यहाँ पे magnitude of velocity constant, theta covered is equal in equal time. प्लीज ये बहुत ध्यान से रखना क्योंकि यहाँ पे तुम्हारे रोटेशनल काइनेमैटिक्स अच्छी तरह से आएंगे। थीटा कवर्ड इज इक्वल इन इक्वल, यहाँ पे थीटा इज नॉट इक्वल इन इक्वल टाइम। समझ में आ रहा है? तभी जाके यहाँ पे ओमेगा कांस्टेंट, तभी जाके ओमेगा को दो तरीके से लिखते हो, 2 पाई एफ या 2 पाई बाई टी। यहाँ पे तुम्हारा v does not remains constant, magnitude of velocity is not remaining constant students। तो यहाँ पे तुम्हारा ओमेगा भी क्या होगा? is not equal to constant। एग्रीड? यहाँ पे ओमेगा कांस्टेंट है, तभी जाके तुम ओमेगा को कैसे लिखोगे? d थीटा बाई। अगर ओमेगा कांस्टेंट है, ध्यान से सुना स्टूडेंट्स, तो यहाँ पे तुम्हारा अल्फा क्या होगा? अल्फा 0 होगा क्योंकि अल्फा का फॉर्मूला क्या है? d ओमेगा बाई। ओमेगा कांस्टेंट नहीं है तो अल्फा इज आल्सो नॉट इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट। यानी यहाँ पे एंगुलर एक्सेलरेशन होगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे एंगुलर एक्सेलरेशन 0 होगा UCM में. What is the formula for tangential acceleration? So tangential acceleration is r into alpha. अगर अल्फा 0 है तो tangential acceleration यहाँ पे 0 होगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे tangential acceleration 0 नहीं है, is not equal to 0 क्योंकि ये नॉन UCM है. Tangential acceleration के साथ में हमें acceleration centripetal भी मिल रहा है, which is v into omega. यहाँ पे भी हमें acceleration centripetal मिल रहा है, which is v into omega. यहाँ पे tangential acceleration के साथ में हमें tangential force भी मिल रहा है, which is mass into acceleration tangential. लेकिन यहाँ पे हमारा acceleration tangential 0 है, तो force tangential भी 0 होगा. यहाँ पे कौन सा force मिल रहा है? यहाँ पे सिर्फ force tangential plus force centripetal, दोनों force मिल रहा है. That is net force I'm getting it. Agreed? Net force यहाँ पे मिल रहा है. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? सर यहाँ पे my net force is only force centripetal because tangential is 0. ये हुआ तुम्हारा UCM, ये हुआ तुम्हारा नॉन UCM, ये हुआ मोशन पीरियोडिक, ये हुआ नॉन पीरियोडिक. Since the motion is in anti-clockwise, the motion अगर मैं anti-clockwise ले रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट्स, तो क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट्स के रूल्स ध्यान में रखना. I, J, K. कभी भी J को अगर मैं सब्जेक्ट बनाऊं तो K क्रॉस I आएगा, जब भी K को सब्जेक्ट बनाऊं तो I क्रॉस J आएगा, कभी भी I को सब्जेक्ट बनाऊंगा तो J क्रॉस K. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
यहाँ पे डायरेक्शन क्या होगा? What is the direction of resultant? तो तुम क्या बोलोगे? Tan inverse force tangential upon force centripetal, जो मैंने एक्सेलरेशन में लिखा था. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, फोर्स में भी लिख सकता हूं मैं. यहाँ पे अगर मैंने पूछा what is the magnitude of force net, तो क्या होगा? Under root force tangential the whole square plus force centripetal the whole square. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
This is what a student should keep in mind, friend. Okay. Next lecture, I will be now moving further ahead with still more derivations and more problem students. लेकिन ये तुम्हारा basics clear होना जरूरी है. तो next lecture में please revise करके बैठना. Without revision, don't go for the lectures in that case. You need to revise this. Agreed, students?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next lecture will be continuing. Okay. So let's wind up today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you, sir. Have a great evening.
Thanks. Okay, chalo, bye. Akash, is your mic fine, proper now? Akash, can you hear me? Akash? Oh, still he's...
अब आ रही है क्या आवाज?
Yes, Akash, can you
हाँ, ओके सर. सर मैं दूसरा माइक लगाया.
Pio, he's very naughty, देखा?
अरे नहीं सर, मेरे पास 2 ईयरफोन है, दोनों नहीं चल रहे थे. अब मैं लैपटॉप पे यूज कर रहा हूँ माइक.
जो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा था Pio
That you should have come at the end of the lecture. He's putting his mic proper. You should have dropped this idea.
मैंने कोई माइक लगाया नहीं, मैंने सारे माइक निकाल दिए.
Okay, fine. Chalo, bye. Take care, okay?